Uh, you guys ready to rock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, give me a sec.
Should I give my standard answer of I was born ready?
Yes.
I was born ready.
Mario, so proud of you.
Is that it? Do I get a Mario so proud of you anytime I quote Ron Swanson?
No,
You do now.
just keeping you on your toes, man.
All right. Let's see here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Game That Tune.
Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's Game That Tune, and we're back in the house once again. Oh man, I think we got a good show coming up tonight. You know, Johnny kind of caught me off guard. I was looking up stuff for getting ready, but the stream's going. The show goes on. It's your boy John Harrington here. We got John Regan with us. Say hey.
Hey.
And we got David Fleming. Say hey.
Hey.
And we got Jesse Moore. Say hey.
Hey, hey.
Yes, sir. So, man, this is episode 83 of Game That Tune. So you should not just be joining us on Game That Tune, but if you are, what we do around here is we listen to video game music. We've got 3 songs from a game, some trivia. We try and guess the games based on the songs and the trivia, goof off, have a lot of fun, and just, really, really enjoy ourselves. And the winner at the end of the night gets to play a bonus tune for us and pick a theme for the next episode. And last week, our winner was the fantastic Jesse Moore. And Jesse, what do you got for us for the theme tonight, man?
Multiplayer games, whether it's a game that, just had really fun multiplayer, or maybe like a multiplayer only game, or it's up to you. As long as it's a game where more than one person are playing it and having a good time.
Exactly, man.
Or a bad time if you're like, I remember this shitty multiplayer game, but it had good music. That works too.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, games are just better with friends. So, with that in mind, we go into tonight's multiplayer theme. But yeah, no, they're, thinking about it now, I might have picked a game that I do hate. It's just, multiplayer brings out the worst in people. Whether it's sitting on the couch and just, me beating up David and John for beating me at Smash Brothers Mario Party, or playing online and just suffering the dreadful interactions with kids with microphones. I mean, multiplayer gaming might be the worst thing of all time. I don't know.
Say the game I chose brings out the worst. All right, which Mario Party did he choose?
Yeah, you'll just have to wait and see. It's no spoilers yet. But yeah, man, we got multiplayer madness. So Johnny, I say we just jump right into it, man.
All right.
Game 1.
That is
That's
sweet.
pretty damn rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funky.
Cool.
Yeah. It is.
Very.
It is very cool.
I wanted to wear sunglasses.
I mean, we can do a sunglass thing if we got. Yeah, who has sunglasses handy?
I don't have
Actually. Oh hell! I mean, I'll put on a funny hat.
Mine are out in my
Oh,
car.
that's just good. There we go. Good.
Next week's theme
Oh.
is sunglasses.
I got.
This is these are all great props for the medium of podcasting as well. I'd like to point
Yeah,
out.
no, it's worth it to take the time to put on this hat. So,
Isn't there a? Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes,
you almost made it, David. Nice job.
that was
So,
pretty-
trivia for this game. Many of the characters featured in the main game reappear in its online mode in the form of mission-giving bosses. In fact, the notable exception to this are 2 of the game's 3 main playable characters. Only one of them appears in the online mode. Sweet. How you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Yes.
You know, do
I mean,
ever,
the music made me feel great. So
do I ever say not pretty good when I ask how I'm feeling?
So you tend to say like you're feeling good when you have the most ridiculous answers.
yeah,
Yeah, John, you always feel good. You
Ruined it.
you always give the best wrong answers. So maybe I'll change my phrasing from now on.
Ooh.
So who thinks they have the correct answer?
Oh, nope.
we'll see.
Sweet. Let's see those answers. John Regan says lo-fi hip-hop the game. Incorrect. David and Jesse both get it. It's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Man.
GTA V.
Mm.
Maybe you've heard of it. Don't know if anybody still playing this game. David, I know you're a big GTA fan. You still get online every now and then. Okay,
So like, yeah, me and my clan are getting into some heists later tonight.
yeah.
I love
yeah.
how before you're even done asking, Jesse is laughing.
Yeah, no. It's just
I mean,
one of the
we're right,
types
aren't
of
we?
games too. It's called How Absurd, and yeah, the idea that David would play Grand Theft Auto is indeed absurd.
I have enjoyed Grand Theft Auto in the past.
Yeah.
Just not a lot.
How? Yeah.
That was Crazy Taxi.
I was
Sorry.
I was gonna say, how long in the past? Like,
I have played Vice City. I enjoyed Vice City, and I played a little bit of, I think it was Chinatown Wars on the DS, which was surprisingly good.
oh yeah, that's like
those are both good
Chinatown Wars
entries.
is
Series.
secretly like the highest rated game on the DS for some reason. But yeah, man. So never played Grand Theft Auto 5 then. You know.
No, that one I had to pass on.
Yeah, Johnny, what about you, man?
Yeah, the last Grand Theft Auto I played was San Andreas.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
You got the gist then. I mean, Grand Theft Auto
Has
5 is
it-
essentially Super San Andreas. Like,
Has it been over a decade since I played a Grand Theft Auto game? Jesus Christ.
That's my favorite.
well over a decade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, shit, man. Jesse, please tell me you've played some of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Not yet. I've been wanting to get it. Like I've definitely looked into it and stuff. Like, you know, if I can get a PS4 again, I'll definitely want to pick it up. Cause
Yeah, no.
you know, I hear
It's
the online is amazing too. Like they really sunk a lot of money into the multiplayer.
Well, yeah, they've been updating it like every year since it came out. Like this game came out in 2013, and then everybody they did it perfectly on this to make it like one of the best selling games of all time, because it comes out on like the PS3 and 360 at the end of their life cycle, and then they immediately, like upon the release of Xbox One and PS4, re-release it, and everybody that upgraded went ahead and bought it too. So like this game is sold like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking good. And the online mode is fucking immense. Like
It sounds awesome. Like
there's
cops
a lot to do. Too much to do. In fact, it's like, like I hadn't played it in a while. I logged into it. I'm like, holy fuck! Like it's like when you get like an email address that you haven't used in a while. You used to sign up for a bunch of fucking like weird shit back in the day, and you check it, and you got like 4,000 spam messages. It's like that. It's like, holy fuck, what happened to this game? Like, there are so many things going on. There's just guys flying around in fighter jets constantly. I'm getting invitations to come to fucking parties at this guy's apartment. I don't know this guy. Why would I go to his party? It's just giving me all these things like, oh, there's a drug cartel dropping a package at the golf course. You might want to go break it open. It's like, what? Why? I just got here, man. Like, what's happening? So, there's a lot going on, and all of it is it's pretty fun. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of online missions which are pretty fun to kind of get into if you play with friends. I've only been able to do that a couple of times. Every other time it's like you try and match up with people of like a similar level, and I think everybody takes Grand Theft Auto Online more seriously than I do. Like, oh my god, you can ruin someone's day by joining like a high level heist mission and then just like fucking up in the slightest. Like, these guys, they're like, they're calling out tactical shit, and I'm just like, I've got a shotgun, and I'm gonna throw a C4 at the bus. Like, no, don't blow that up. Oh, fuck.
Really? Like,
Gangsta, what the fuck's your problem, man?
Do people really get that high? Do people really get that involved in Grand Theft Auto planning? Like, I know it's not Saints Row level of ridiculous, but I didn't think Grand Theft Auto was like that top tier.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. I think there's probably just assholes that take things too seriously everywhere. And I mean,
that's true.
The missions they do, I guess, kind of operate under some sort of guise of being somewhat serious. It's like the one I'm trying to remember that I played most recently. It's like, you gotta steal this like prison van and drive it into the prison and like get this guy out. So like there's going to be a ton of guards, so you better choose the right weapons and like do this and that. And like this one guy who like knew the mission in and out, he's like, all right, man, we're going to get in here and there's going to be a guy up on the catwalk. You got to shoot him first, otherwise he will fuck us up. I'm like, okay, man, what the fuck? Like, how many times have you done this? And then we just kept fucking up. And guys care because it gets you like reputation points and online money, and you can use the online money to upgrade your cars and buy better weapons and upgrade your weapons. So there's incentive to not fuck up. But it's also just a fucking game, so I like to have a little fun every now and then. I don't take this shit terribly seriously. So the online mode, it's pretty cool. Most of my fun in it comes from just fucking with people. Like they just drop you into San Andreas with 30 people, and you can see where they are, and
John,
you're just like,
John sounds like he's
easy to go find someone and fuck with them. Like,
John sounds like he's the kind of guy that brings a tank to a bank robbery. Like, just
why wouldn't he?
yeah.
Like everybody else, like has this meticulous plan, and John is like the Joker in the Dark Knight, like driving a school bus into the prison. Like, all right, let's fucking do this.
Yeah, it's like, all right, man, we got to pick some vehicles. We're gonna need something that can outrun the cops, so we better get like the Lambo and the like the fucking whatever this thing. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go with semi-truck. Like, let's do this.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, we really
everybody have their vehicles picked out. It's like,
on this one. Bring a silenced pistol. I have a grenade launcher. Can I help? Like,
everybody get their vehicles picked out. All right, I have my jet ski. Dude, how is that going to help us outrun the cops? But what happens when we get to the lake?
Yeah, I was going to say, trust me, bro, there's got to be a fjord. There's going to be an inlet or a canal, and I'm going to be right there spraying those motherfucking cops.
Everyone shows up for the heist with all their, weapons and shit, and you show up with the gimp suit from San Andreas and like a giant purple dildo.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready. No, I fucking, it is really funny though. I do start to feel inferior playing online after a while, because like these guys are all like level 100 at this point, and I'm like level 25, and it's like they're showing up to like a mission. They've got like skull masks on. They look like or like they've got all this crazy tactical gear and shit, and I just have like sunglasses and a jacket.
Who
is this guy? Like, excuse me, man. I'm not going to waste my online money on new shorts. Like, I'm gonna fucking, check this rocket launcher out though. Like, I'm good, man.
I'm just imagining like the group meeting for like the Crimson Skulls, and everybody comes up, and you just show up with like the gimp mask. Like, oh yeah, he's new.
Don't mind him.
First day.
Trust me, I can vouch for this guy. He's all right.
Can you buy cargo shorts and flip flops? Because that would really be the best,
yes.
I think, combo.
Literally, the first update to online was Beach Bum.
Nice.
And it was just fucking like tank tops and shit. It was awesome.
I think we just sold a copy of the game.
Yeah, Johnny, it's time for you to jump into this world, my friend.
Yeah.
You and I need to take on the heists and the gun running and all the crazy shit that goes on.
I really want to be robbing a bank and you just hear that like fuck sound from me in my flip flops.
Yeah, dude, it'd be so good if like your shoes affected like the amount of times you trip while running away from a bank robbery. Like, I told you, motherfucker, closed-toed shoes.
But it's also a weapon in a pinch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to retry this mission over and over again unless you just go put on some fucking sneakers, John. Yeah, like, oh,
Guys,
but-
hold up. I
Where's
got a
the
rock
outrun
in
the
my foot
cops?
here. I gotta get this out.
Oh, I
Come on,
broke
John,
one.
we have to outrun the cops. Why in God's name is the bank on a beach? This sand is getting everywhere.
Oh God!
Hey,
I bet
wear
you
socks.
somewhere in that game there's a fucking pair of Crocs as an item, and I'm gonna find it now. Like, there's gotta be. Like, I'm
Yes.
gonna be the guy that shows up for a fucking like military operation in Crocs and socks. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh,
Oh
man.
Jesus!
But preferably keeping like the tactical gear from the waist up. Like
Yes.
the vest, the belts, like the ammo belts, the huge skull mask, but then cargo shorts and Crocs.
I think I can totally do that. But yeah, man. I can't think of
We've
anybody that
almost-
hasn't played this, but I highly recommend getting on Grand Theft Auto Online and fucking up somebody else's day. It is really, really fun to do that.
I love how much we've just talked about clothes.
Hey, and dude, what else are you
Men's
supposed
fashion.
to talk about? You get all this money, and it's once you've had enough of the guns and the virtual strippers and blowing up other guys' cars, it gets down to, well, maybe I should just go buy some shorts.
I should, I should really spend something on myself. Take myself out.
Yeah, exactly.
Treat yourself.
Can't treat yourself, Grand Theft Auto. Oh God, that's okay. That's it, John. You
That,
need to
like,
get a copy of
John's
the game.
ideal of treating
Oh.
himself is cargo shorts and Crocs.
Yes,
Can't you get an apartment?
you totally can.
But why
and
would
I
you?
Still don't understand. I don't understand the purpose of it. Like, I've got it, and it's a nice home base. You have a garage, but like, I don't go inside.
Can you decorate it?
You get it so you can have a place to store more cargo shorts.
Just put your cargo shorts up on the walls. It's great. But yeah, now we all
Framed
just need to
cargo
get the game.
shorts.
We all just have to get the game, and we all need to go on a fucking shopping spree together. I think that's what we do. We just, the four of us jump into a car together and do that like Zoolander shit and fucking go
bet-
shopping.
I bet there's a way you can recreate Nickelodeon's Toy Run, like, in-game. There has to be a way to do that.
I bet you're right. And I think we should find out. But in the meantime, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is great. And for the record, I only played songs from the official score. I did not play any licensed music. So ha. Not going to get this game shut down or this stream shut down in any other countries. Take that. But yeah, great game, immense soundtrack, and a lot of fun, endless fun. So I think I might just play that after we finish tonight. So Johnny, let's go to game 2, man.
Game 2.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah.
This is a multiplayer split screen game, and its name comes from, it's like a first person shooter similar to like playing GoldenEye multiplayer. And its name comes from the one unforgivable sin that I commit all the time when I play games like that. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty fun music.
Yeah, it is.
John, you monster.
I really Took a shot in the dark with this one.
All right, let's see some answers. Let's see. These are all right answers as far as I'm concerned. But in a more accurate sense, you're all wrong. John said Odd Job, David said Spawn Camp, and Jesse said Strafe. John changed his to Screen Sheet, which is the name of the game, and that is the thing that I do every time I play these games.
I forgot about Screen Sheet. Damn.
I've never heard of this game.
Yeah, so it's a multiplayer shooter, similar to, say,
I gathered that.
like a Quake or whatever.
Go on.
You play in split screen, everybody's invisible, so the only way to see what's going on is by screen cheating. You have to look at the other guy's screens to see where they are on the map.
What the fuck?
Cool.
That's an interesting dick mechanic.
Yes. I maintain, John, you monster.
Yeah. It's perfect for me because I do that anyways, so it works out great. Now it's acceptable.
You've been
Yeah, but see, I
practicing
feel
your entire life.
Yeah.
I still like to see something on my screen to know exactly what to aim at. I mean, like, is it one-hit kill or something? Like,
Some
I don't want
weapons
to have to...
There's a lot of wacky weapons. So there's the blunderbuss, which I believe is like a one-hit kill, kind of just giant-ass gun. There's
Hell yeah.
There's a hobby horse that like you charge people while riding your hobby horse. It's pretty bananas looking.
Also good.
And yeah, what they do is the chunks of the level are very, I don't want to say color coded, but they'll have a specific color theme for that area of the level. So you can quickly look at the other guy's screen and be like, oh, he's in the red area. You know, I'm in purple. I need to get over to red, you know, that kind of thing. And
Right.
So yeah, it helps you with identifying where in the map the other guys are. And
It'd be pretty fucked up if they just had like a level that was just like all white.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh shit. It's just like one white room. Like, so you just spraying bullets in all directions and hoping you hit something. You know. Genius.
And yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I'm about to because it is in the current Humble Bundle right now. So you can get it, I think, for as low as $1. You can get this game. And it came out in 2014, and the 2014 system requirements for PC are any graphics card made in the past 4 years as of 2014. So this will probably run on anything.
anything. Wow.
And, you know, I watched some gameplay footage. The graphics aren't exactly like mind-blowing, but it looks like a lot of fun. And so what I'm getting
I'm looking at it, and it seems...
Yeah, what I'm getting at is you should all go to humblebundle.com and spend $1 and let's play this game because this does look pretty cool. Even when you play online, it's still in a split screen mode because you have to see the other guy's screen, which I think is pretty funny.
I was gonna say, you know, it seems like online mode would defeat the purpose of the entire game. Like, you can play a multiplayer online shooter in which you have to look at other players' screens. Wait,
How do I?
I think I might have to get this game because I'm looking at screenshots now and I see like, you know, first person shooter, you see your character's weapon. One of the characters is holding a piñata and the other is holding a candelabra.
Yes.
I kind of want to play this.
It's $1, dude.
Yeah. Also the cost of a working PC, but you know, it's $1 to start with.
It'll work on any PC. It'll work on any PC. Any PC, it'll play. It'll be great.
So saith Johnny.
Yeah.
Cool. It looks. I mean, I can't really tell how it looks. There, you know, you can't see the other players. Like, yeah, look at that. It's levels. You know, levels the game.
Boards.
You know, do you get to pick a character? Is there any point to that? Like,
Yeah,
what are you shooting at? Like, what happens when you die?
John has so many questions.
Well, yeah, it's just like, you know,
This game is so surreal.
did you?
There's an easy way to solve this. We all take a $1 gamble.
Does it reveal your body in death? Like, I'm just, you know,
I'm a monster.
yeah. If the game just all of a sudden tells you, boom, you're dead. It's like, wait, was I? Was I ever even alive? This game, it's confusing to
What
me.
is living?
What am I?
Exactly. You know, just God, this game's like some kind of existential nightmare. Just a shell of a man trapped between the worlds of life and death, shadow and light. I don't know, man. This game might not be good for me.
It's too deep.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Sorry, John.
John eats one banana. Now
He's eating one banana on stream, and I'm woke, son.
Banana waste.
Exactly. It was a good banana. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking screen cheat. Fuck you for screen cheating, quite frankly, John. I can't remember the last time I played a first-person shooter on the couch with other people on a split screen, but I feel like even then, man, can we get a fuck you for John for like you're just proudly saying these screen cheats, and for the answer not being picking Odd Job, because that was the ultimate sin of split screen multiplayer shooters.
John, I will comply. John, fuck you.
Hey, damn, David, you good?
Wow.
Yeah, I love it when David gives a really forceful fuck you. But
yeah, I definitely. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really spend the majority of my time just watching the other guy's screens whenever I play a split screen game like that. Like, I barely spend any time on my own screen.
No wonder you suck at Mario Kart. Like, you realize you your car, right?
Yeah, actually, I guess the only game I do kind of screen cheat at a little bit would be like Mario Kart 64. I feel like that's acceptable, because it's not really a game. It's not a shooter game. You just gotta, if you're hiding on that block fort, I need to know where you are. Like my brother would toggle the map off, so like, I don't want to just drive in circles. I'm gonna need to look at your screen and know where you are. I'm gonna come straight to you. Like,
So you want a screen sheet?
Yeah, only in Mario Kart though. So,
Of course.
shooters, I can barely remember playing a split screen shooter. It's been for so long. God, what was the last one? Like Time Splitters? Shit.
Maybe some Halo.
Probably.
Yeah, Halo.
That was a
Yeah,
pretty
I did.
popular
I
Yeah.
did some, you want to talk about how I fuck online games up for people, like Grand Theft Auto. Talk about me playing Halo. I'm not good at that, and people don't like it. It's really not for me. But Johnny, anything else on Screen Cheat, this mysterious game that you're demanding that we all spend money on? You're holding the show hostage now, quite frankly. Like,
It's $1, and
Patreon.
where are we supposed to get dollars from?
All right, John, that's an excellent translation.
Patreon/Patreon.
yeah, maybe we could do some kind of like Patreon only live stream of us all playing this game. Hey,
Ooh.
Yeah, sounds like a winning idea there, John.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I say we move on to game 3.
all right,
Game 3.
this one.
I feel like
Yeah.
I should be on the end of a TGIF show.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm prepped and ready for this next episode of Ion Springfield.
Yeah.
Johnny Pie in the Sky. Hell yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So,
Indeed.
this is this week's fan request. This comes to us from Patreon super fan tier producer and close friend of the show, Alex Messenger. Alex, shout out to you, man. Patreon.com/GameThatTune if you want to shout out like that. So, trivia, only 10 playable characters in this game have an overall rating of 90 or higher.
Damn.
That's that shit.
This is tough.
Yeah, this is man.
Yeah, it's a little tricky one, and it's not in any of our wheelhouses. So, yeah, man.
Oh.
You know, what do you know of things that Alex Messenger likes? Answers beginning to change.
I think I'm gonna have to go with an old standby.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm ready for a drawing of a dick.
I'm now feeling far more confident.
cool. David says triple question mark. John Regan says Brothers Keeper on ABC. Yeah, is that an old TGIF show?
That was a one-season TGIF show.
Jesse says TGIF game? No, unfortunately. This is the legendary NHL 94 for the Sega
cool.
CD.
Oh, I saw him make that request and everything.
I was close. I said a golf game.
Sorry, I thought that said TGIF game.
No, golf.
Okay, well, you're in the sports wheelhouse. Johnny, give me a ching on that. Half point. Hell yeah, man. NHL 94.
I mean,
We all played this, am I right, John? You had a Sega CD and a craving for hockey back in 1993, right?
he was a regular old puck nut.
Nobody
Yeah,
had
sorry,
time
we
for hockey. Get out of here.
That's why we used to
It was
call him
America, Jack.
John Zamboni Regan.
Yeah.
I wish that was true.
I went to
Oh my
middle
God.
school every
yeah.
day wearing my Wayne Gretzky jersey.
Oh my God. He's the great
Wow.
one, eh?
That's impressive. You named a hockey player. You did it, John.
That's how great he is.
That was supposed to activate tonight's lightning round when somebody named a real hockey player, but never mind.
Wait, the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Lightning round. Yeah, man. I know that this game is like legendary in video game sports games, but I did not have a Genesis back in the day. You know, I like hockey to an extent, but I've only owned one or two hockey games in my entire life, and they were both for the Nintendo 64. You know, anybody in favor of some Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey or? Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, I feel like 98, like the sequel.
I played some Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey. My goal was just to get into fights. Like that was
Yes.
I did not give a shit about actually winning.
Yeah,
Right.
get into fights and do whatever it takes to make your goalie turn into a brick wall. Like
I love the fact that like getting into fights is a part of every hockey video game, because the only hockey game that I have ever played is ice hockey on the NES, and you
That
can
was
get
me.
into fights in that. Like,
even back then, like if there's a hockey game without fighting, fuck it.
Yeah, this really set up my expectations for how a hockey game actually is. Because at one point, I went to a Jacksonville Lizard Kings hockey game, and all I wanted was a fight, and it didn't happen. And I was so disappointed.
Those guys
Yeah, dude.
fought all the damn
all the time. Yeah, I remember
They
like
must have went to a freak accident game or something.
Yeah,
I remember
It was
games
the
where
lightest hockey
They were
game
like,
of
at
ball
least
fighting. The
once.
two goalies looked at each other and skated out to the middle of the ice and started fighting each other. I was like, "Holy fuck! The goalies are fighting that! I've never seen goalies fight, and it was amazing. Those Lizard Kings, man.
I just remember asking my dad, like, when are they going to fight? And he's like, they don't schedule that, John. Like, that's not...
it's like the seventh inning stretch in baseball. Eventually they're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
It would be great if it was like literally like in the rules, like in like in these, like you understood the rules from playing video game hockey. It's like that guy hit him a fourth time. Why aren't they fighting? Like he tripped him again. They should be fighting.
Look at it. His anger meter is all the way up. What's going on here?
Exactly. Oh, come on. What's wrong with them? What, is this even hockey? I don't know. Like,
So that was the great thing about the Lizard Kings, was they were minor league hockey. So it's like
yeah.
all of the don't give a fuckness of hockey, but even more don't give a fuckness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Me and you, David, went to a couple of good Lizard Kings games. I don't remember any specific fights, but I remember it being a fucking blast. Like, yeah, there's something about minor league hockey in Jacksonville in 1998 that is fucking awesome. But yeah. So, has anybody played NHL 94 or any like 16-bit sports?
NHL 96 on the Genesis.
Okay, that's probably similar. Like,
I was gonna say,
I
the
play
only
it
thing
all the
that-
damn time.
The only thing that I know about NHL 94 is the Genesis version has blood.
Yeah.
okay,
Whoa.
nice. Is that true, or are you thinking of Mortal Kombat?
No, that's true.
Good.
Because I remember I was watching some video where whoever was behind it was like ranking the greatest consoles and talking about the Genesis and like what the Genesis had above the Super Nintendo, and like, oh yeah, Sonic was great, and all of the Sega first party games you could play as a raptor in Jurassic Park. There's blood in NHL 94.
There you go. It's one of those things you might say that Sega did that Nintendo would not do.
That Nintendo didn't.
Now,
I watched that, didn't I?
I could be a little off, but I'm pretty sure that this is the game that they're playing in Chasing Amy. So
I think you're right.
You're probably right. 'Cause
I think so, yeah.
I think this is also in Mallrats.
I want to say that's just the Sega Genesis version. Because
Okay.
I seem to believe the Chasing Amy one,
Bust that the second CD.
which now that I'm thinking about it, I think Chasing Amy is supposed to take place before Mallrats. I need to look
Oh,
at the
God.
timeline again. But if that's
Whoa.
the case, holy fuck! Someone needs to call Kevin Smith and be like, "Look,
Yeah. Hello, continuity police. Were they playing a Sega CD prior to the Sega Genesis version? Uh-oh, I hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
oh my
Yeah.
god, I should call him out for Hollywood Babylon." That'd be great.
Let's get on to
Should-
someone
should
else's
not be.
podcast calling out continuity errors due to video games in his movies from 20 years ago.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
We could
That is,
make
like,
we could make a podcast where we do that, where we record ourselves going on other people's podcasts and point out continuity errors, and the name of the podcast could be Continuity Police.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm into it, quite frankly.
that is,
Ugh.
if I could take a very brief tangent, I understand the need for like sound effects and just generic sound effects. You're not going to license all sound effects from every game, but that is something that bugs me when it's like, oh look, we're playing Halo and it's playing like Pac-Man sound effects. Like,
Yeah.
what? No. Or there's an episode of House MD where he's sitting playing like Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, and then he passes it off to somebody and says, "Here, it's level 4." What?
Oh, yeah. There's an episode
Dude.
of some crime show where they're playing I think it's like a Prince of Persia-esque looking game. It might be Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. And when they get to level 10, that opens up Excel and all the secret files that are hidden in the game console.
What?
People,
Cute Darth Vader.
Can we play Darth Vader?
It's in here somewhere.
Oh, see, John, it's not so easy.
Bro, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to set myself up for my own what.
Yeah, there's I forget what show it is, but yeah, Hollywood and video game continuity has never really worked, I don't think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, did I miss where we got on like the subject of like video games being poorly portrayed in movies and games? 'Cause I thought that like Kevin Smith would be pretty good, like besides just maybe having his timeline swapped. Like I think like this and like Swingers, weren't they playing NHL hockey in Swingers? Like
Maybe.
I think
Yes.
I think they were good about actually showing the actual game in that, but there was probably a promotional thing. I feel like if it was like on some like Nickelodeon-esque show, they would be holding like a Nintendo 64 controller, but playing an old 8-bit game, and all the sounds would be wrong. Like, there's no, there's no way they could show the actual game. But I don't know. Yeah, hockey games are fun though, man. I never played this one specifically, but yeah, the NHL games on on fucking N64, really dope. Because they're kind of that NBA Jam style. They were made by Midway, so they're tacky and just I don't know, fun, arcadey. Trying to think of things about this one. Yep. Should we have a bonus point round? Do you guys want to take a shot at a bonus question about this game?
Sure.
For NHL 94?
Yeah, NHL 94. You want to do a quick lightning round?
Sure.
Lightning round.
Awesome. So, we'll see how this one goes. We can just do if you name anybody, you get a bonus point. 10 players rated 90 or higher in NHL 94. Anybody who can name one of them gets a bonus point. And we're going to start with blip, 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 randomizer, John Regan.
Gordie Howe.
No. Jesse.
Steve Yzerman.
Steve Yzerman is actually rated a 95. And yes, that's a bonus point for Jesse. David.
Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky is in the game, but he is not rated over 90. He is an 87 for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah. I honestly don't understand. Johnny.
Let's see here. God. So we've gone through all 2 hockey players that I can name.
That's why this round's about to end.
I'm gonna say Rod Langway.
Who?
No, whoever that is.
He's in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Good for him. Jaromir Jagr in the game, but he was a little young at this point. He is only an 80, which is bullshit. Jagger's great.
Yeah.
And David, last chance, man.
Mario Lemieux.
Oh, man. David coming in strong, naming the best player in the game, Mario Lemieux, the only 100 overall player.
Wow.
Super Mario,
That's
if you
right.
will.
What is Miracle on Ice rated in that game?
How many games do you play to unlock Miracle on Ice? The player.
I mean,
Is there a bonus game where you throw octopi onto the ice?
I think so.
that would be amazing.
Oh God, it would be nice if this game captured the actual experience of going to the hockey arena and like just all the wacky shit, the puck toss, and there is a Zamboni during the pause menu, so there's that. But yeah, NHL 94, Sega CD, pretty dope, man. Video games and movies and TV, occasionally dope. And Mario Lemieux, the greatest player of all time, apparently, super dope. So, Johnny, let's keep it going. Alex, thanks for the request.
Game 4.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Really good.
Who's got the trivia on this one, man? This
Shout
is,
out to that song for being awesome.
dude. Yeah, I'm shouting out to you guys for some trivia.
I've got some trivia. If anyone would like any trivia.
Oh, shout out to that.
Yes.
So it is a well-known fact that this is a very famous licensed game. What most people don't know is that this game is not based on the original comic series, but based on a television pilot that was never picked up. who's got their guesses?
I do.
I got an answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean Regan says, shout out. Jesse and John Harrington both say X-Men the arcade game. John?
X-Men, welcome to die.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Awesome.
I was going to say,
that
wait a
would've
minute.
been funny if you played that sound effect some other time before you played the music.
I thought "Welcome to Die" would be the "you got it wrong" sound. So shout out to you, John. Welcome to Die. Now,
Because you can't talk about the X-Men arcade game without the Colossus roar.
I was gonna say, yeah. Now we're talking correct sounds. We can retire Indiana Jones Ultra after only one show and replace it with the Colossus roar. Yeah. Done. Hell yeah. Well, man, I haven't played the X-Men arcade game in fucking years, but what a dope game. 6-player arcade game. Come on, man. Shout out to those playable characters. Cyclops, Wolverine, Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Dazzler.
What a team.
Yeah. Shout out to all of them.
The theme came up. It's like multiplayer games. Like, oh, multiplayer. What could I do? Well, I could do like a Mario Kart or a Mario Party or basically any fighting game ever. It's like, well, that's really competitive. It's like, what are some good co-op games? There's a lot of really good co-op beat 'em ups. There is a game where you could have 6 people playing at once.
Yeah.
Done.
Now,
Man.
here's the thing, David. 6 players, and they're all playing as X-Men in the early 90s. So, yeah, this game was the shit.
With all the weird costumes that you're not used to.
Yeah.
Because
Classics.
another cartoon's about to come out that's going to be nothing like this game.
Oh,
Any
man.
game where I could play as Wolverine in his brown costume, I am 100% okay with.
Oh, yeah.
I love
love
brown.
Wolverine's brown costume.
Yeah, brown costume Wolverine's great. I mean, I like blue just fine, but I is blue just like the official thing now, or is leather the official thing now? Like, I don't know, man. Bring back brown Wolverine. Like,
Was this the one with Mohawk Storm, or?
No, I think it's still like regular Storm, but she's in the like weird black costume. She's
Okay.
not in all white yet.
Okay.
And this is the one with Cyclops in his Green Man suit that obscures his hair, right?
Yes,
Like,
where he's got like
yeah.
the full dome
Skull
thing.
Captain.
Yeah. I guess that's
Nightcrawler
cool.
looks the same though.
Yeah, Nightcrawler's
always
still
looks the
Nightcrawler.
same.
Yeah. Colossus, still big metal dude. Like,
Yeah.
pretty clearly still
Dazzler?
Colossus.
Still dazzling.
Yeah. David, you're the comic guy. Who is Dazzler?
Dazzler was a character, if I remember correctly, who was made as like a tie-in, where she is a mutant who becomes a disco musician, and her mutation
Okay.
is to like change sound vibrations into light.
Cool.
All
And
right.
for some reason, they decided to put her into Pride of the X-Men, which was an X-Men cartoon pilot starring Kitty Pryde that this game was based on. And then they said, no, you know what? We're not going to make this cartoon. And then like 3 years later, made the X-Men cartoon we all remember from the 90s.
Right.
So
but
what
then
I'm hearing
didn't
is
replace Dazzler? Like,
what I'm hearing is Dazzler's power is synesthesia.
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
It's pretty sweet.
I would have thought by the time this game would have come out, they would have just gone ahead and swapped in Jubilee, like, or any of the other more popular X-Men than Dazzler. Like, we want to put out this game, but we don't want to change anything about it. What about? It's still got Dazzler though. Like, put it out, man. Yeah.
They had a vision.
Yeah. Is that a Vision joke? Because I would have loved it if Vision was in the game too.
Yeah, the one. Oh, he's not.
For no reason, Vision is now part of the X-Men.
Exactly. It's not the Avengers at all. But yeah, 5 X-Men and also Vision. Yes.
It's Marvel, baby.
He's there.
Yeah. It is. Oh God,
That's
we
kinda
need.
like a really smart Sentinel, you know.
Yeah, man. he's a woke ass sentinel.
That sounds like a very great ska band. Woke ass.
Sentinel.
Oh man,
Woke sentinels. Oh fuck.
that actually is
I
a
think
ska
we-
band.
We did just invent a ska band, didn't we?
Album.
Fucking just Wolverine playing the trombone and
You really
Colossus on vocals. Ah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh,
We're not going off on the ska tangent. No, Johnny would like that too much.
yeah.
Instead, we're going to talk about X-Men the arcade game
They're-
and how
they're-
much damn fun
They're led
this
by
game is.
Ska Summers. They're-
Oh, my
Oh
God.
yeah, dude.
Oh my
And,
god.
Of course, they're all wearing pork pie hats.
Ska with it.
Oh God.
Ska with it starring Ska Summers.
But we're not going to go on a ska tangent. We're going to talk
Yeah.
about X-Men the arcade game and how awesome it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember anything specifically awesome about it besides being like 7 and playing this at the roller skating rink in Tallahassee and thinking it was fucking amazing. And yeah, I don't think I've played it since like 1993. So
See, this was definitely one of those games that I played at like arcades as a kid, and then they ported it to like Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. I was like, hell yeah, I want the X-Men arcade game. And playing through it like older, it's like, wow, this game kind of doesn't hold up, but at the same time, it's still a lot of fun.
right. I mean, that's the thing. What arcade game from 1992 really does hold up? But like, you got to be able to appreciate a 6-player X-Men fucking beat 'em up game. Like, you know,
What year did Street Fighter 2 come out? I'm pretty sure that's when it came out.
1991.
Oh, damn it.
boom, bitch. In your face, John. Yeah. You think I don't know when 25th anniversaries of things are? Yeah. Come on, man.
The only thing that I remember being upset about this game, and I know everybody shits on Dazzler, but I didn't care. It's like, whatever. What
I'm
the
not
thing
shitting
that
on her. I
brought-
just didn't know who she was.
But I mean, like everybody else, like, you get to play as the awesome X-Men and Dazzler. It's like,
With Dazzler.
the only thing that bothered me is, and I get why they did it, like every character has their mutant power, but it's a beat 'em up. So as you use your special power, you lose a little bit of health.
Fuck
yeah.
that.
And that always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, well, this is the whole point of playing as these characters.
Yeah.
I want to use superpowers.
Yeah. And if you use Wolverine's, which is healing factor, it absolutely should not hurt you.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, wait, does
Wolverine
it?
should just be the easy mode character for the game. Like, you know, ugh, damn it.
That'd actually be really funny though, if like you have Wolverine's health bar and you use his power and it decreases, but then it goes back, but then it decreases, but then it goes back.
Yeah. It's just him like, I just need a minute. Oh, okay. Oh fuck. You know?
The net effect is nothing happens. Like it just cancels
Yeah,
it out.
that effect is you always win. Like you put a quarter into the X-Men arcade game and you beat the game every time if you play as Wolverine. You know, if you play with somebody else, you know, don't use those mutant powers, man. You know, mutants should be ashamed and not use their powers. That's the point of the game, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
It really was. It was like kind of a mutant like suppressing arcade game. It was I don't know, man. Just not
X-Men
cool.
the arcade game, as brought to you by Colonel William Stryker.
And that's the thing that was stupid. A lot of those X-Men games were like that. Like X-Men on the Genesis was like that. If you used your powers, it hurt you and stuff. Like it was
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously,
that's why
no,
we
just
wanted to play these fucking games.
like instead of having those be special moves, just make those all the moves and don't make them have any normal moves. Like I don't want to like kick somebody as Wolverine. I want his claws out the entire time. It should not hurt him. Like
X-Men
You know.
2, X-Men 2 on the Genesis got it right because your powers didn't use any health. Instead, the more health you had, the more like powerful the mutant power was. So like if you had full health as Beast, you could like just beast mode your way through shit, you know, things like
yes.
that. So if you
Yes.
got hurt, your mutant power went down a little bit, but not a big deal.
Exactly. Yeah, you get hurt, Wolverine's claws just get a little shorter.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
like-
gonna say, was it Wolverine on the NES where you could choose to have your claws out or not? Like, why is that an option? If you're
Yeah.
playing Wolverine why would you not have claws?
Exactly. I don't want to have to press a button to unsheath those claws. Keep them unsheathed.
Claws
You know.
out.
It would be great if like Wolverine has his like berserker rage wore off. Like it's just he's visibly calmer throughout the game. Like yeah, he's just like, ugh. But then he takes a hit. He's like, okay.
And then when you're like down to your last sliver of health, you're in like a bathrobe serving like chamomile tea to people. Like, yeah, let's talk.
There's a point where he
pulled out a book and he's going to bed.
He puts his cigar out and puts it away. Yeah.
Well, man, I should probably go get dinner started back at the mansion.
The final hit before death, he just like goes into a bubble bath.
Yeah. He has a glass of red wine for the antioxidants. He opens his Grisham and he just takes himself a bubble bath. Yeah,
so Wolverine
he doesn't die. He just chills the fuck out.
Wolverine is Jerry by the time he gets someone bit.
He is the oldest X-Men, man. Like he's so old. He should really be taking care of his heart.
It's like the final fight with Sabretooth. It's like, are we gonna fight or what? It's like, I'm sorry, I've just had a bit of a day and I need some me time.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know about the day I've had.
Honestly, man, what are we even fighting about? Come on.
Are we brothers or what? Like, yeah. Should we just calm down? I think we should. Okay.
I'm gonna kill you. Well, that's important, and I'll take those feelings into consideration. But let's work together on a compromise.
Right. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing your anger. And now let's talk about why you're so angry.
Let's find a win-win-win
Oh no!
situation.
Wolverine picked up a rotisserie chicken. He's fully pissed again.
Oh
God! No, don't give him a chicken. He's gonna lose his shit. Now there's your mechanic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the indie game that we need to go on Kickstarter for. Is a game in which Wolverine calms down unless he gets more life, in which case he just gets pissed. You know,
I would be so upset if one of the tags for this episode is not Wolverine chicken. He's pissed.
Yeah,
I would love to play a game called Eat Chicken, Lose Your Shit. Like.
Eat chicken, get pissy. Oh man,
it's a clucking good time.
Oh god.
Boo, John. Boo, chicken puns. Well, fuck yeah, dude. David, anything else on X-Men arcade game?
X-Men arcade game is an awesome game.
Yes,
and that's David's lock of the week.
There it is. Oh man, we gotta have a lock of the week sound from now on. Yeah. Oh, dude, we found it. We found the lock of the week sound.
I mean, when it comes to great multiplayer games, it's hard to beat 6 people around an arcade cabinet. You know,
unless you're all adults, in which case it's really hard to squeeze in there.
Yeah,
but still,
it's tough.
It's
great.
Yeah,
you can't play with a bunch of kids because then you just look weird.
Yeah. Come on, children. Let me lead you through a little thing called X-Men the arcade game. You, son number 5, you're Dazzler.
I hate
this
place.
Son number 5.
That's how I refer to my kids, man.
Once you get to the 5th kid, you just gave up on naming them.
Yeah, there's John Jr., John the 3rd, son number 4, and son number 5.
Yeah, duh.
It's real confusing because son number 4 is his daughter.
Yeah, no, it's a George Foreman thing, man. The daughters are also named John. It's just easier that way for some reason. I might have been punched in the head a few too many times playing X-Men the arcade game. Johnny, let's keep it going.
Game 5.
Nice.
I like it.
Cool.
Ends with
Like it.
just a sprinkling of rain stick.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's trivia time. The Chinese version of this game is censored to hide instances of blood, gore, and death, and replaced instances of bone or gore with other objects such as sandbags and bread. Undead creatures have also been edited to remove any graphic or gory details.
Oh my god, it's driving me nuts because I definitely recognize some of that melody.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I saw it when it hit you. That was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Dun, 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 dun. I think I know it. I think I got it.
That part is so cool.
Yeah. God, I hope I'm right.
Whip them
Hang
out,
on.
guys.
Just a sec. Wait, please.
Okay.
No, good.
Okay. You need a faster Googling.
Okay, cool. No. I just had to check the list of games we've used already.
That's Mom. I don't. Okay. Johnny says Warcraft 3. David says Warcraft, and John says World of Warcraft, which he is more accurate, and it's actually World of Warcraft. But
Ah,
on the right track.
damn it.
Hey. I'll take it. That's how it's done.
I don't know. World of
Yeah.
Warcraft had music.
Yeah.
I didn't know
oh
World
my
of Warcraft
God.
had multiplayer.
Damn it, Sean.
Had to Google that.
That was a very John Regan move to pull.
Yeah.
No, that's good music.
Yeah, so let me just get this in. World of Warcraft, maybe you've heard of it.
Yeah. It's a fairly popular game. I would say it's one of those games that if you ask like a non-gamer to list a video game, chances are this is going to be along with like Call of Duty or Tetris or something. There's like just some games that just go into the zeitgeist, and even if people don't play games, they've heard of them, and like World of Warcraft is probably one of those.
Yeah.
You know?
I was going to say, I think a lot of people probably, without really knowing shit about Warcraft or World of Warcraft, probably know Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, it's a thing. That
Well, I
people-
mean, they made a movie.
yeah, Leroy Jenkins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Warcraft movie.
Oh, wait. I'm unclear on who's serious here. Is there a Leroy Jenkins movie?
Nah.
Okay, damn it. I thought there might be like an in-engine Warcraft movie that's all about Leroy Jenkins. Like,
Oh, I'm
I
sure
wouldn't put-
they've done that. I'm sure like
Yeah, okay,
people on,
good.
like, Machinima and stuff have made Leroy Jenkins videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run that shit into the ground. But yeah, Warcraft, yeah, we've discussed that movie. It's a masterpiece. Sarcastically.
Moving along.
It
So-
did great in China, so we're getting more of it. So,
So
yeah.
what are you saying about like you hit people and sandbags come flying out or something like that, or pieces of
No,
bread?
it's like okay, so
It's the
so
most
there's like
innocuous
places
things
in the
possible.
game where like you're walking along and there's a bunch of like dead people and zombies and skeletons laying on the ground. So instead, like maybe instead of this being like a rotting corpse, it's just like sandbags with some bread on it.
Oh.
Just in case. Maybe this zombie is actually just like a business person. He's not really like dripping with blood. That's just he spilled some coffee.
Yeah, he just played some racquetball. He's sweaty, man. Yeah.
Man, you really have
Oh,
me picturing
shit.
like a Mortal Kombat, but when you uppercut somebody, like a loaf of like a French bread comes out. Like
So like that old
Baguettes.
WrestleMania game where you punch Yokozuna and like a turkey leg would come out.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like an
Oh,
alien
man.
hominid when you turn the gore off and flowers come out.
Yeah.
Now that actually is an awesome feature, and it's the preferred way to play that game. Yeah, I was gonna say I just wrote a feature, and it got on Laser Time's website about the endings for Mortal Kombat 4, and I'm just picturing all of them where instead of when somebody explodes, it's all rib cages and femurs. It's just loaves of bread and sand. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty great. Like, I'm not a god of my word, reptile, and just bread flies all over the screen for no reason.
God, you just got me imagining a game of World of Warcraft where like you get a quest from a pile of sandbags. Like
You meet the sandbag from Smash Brothers. It's like, you need something?
like I need to get
I
these
mean,
things for me.
I've gotten quests from weirder things. There's one quest you get from like a porta potty looking thing, or now how
Nice.
call it. So that's
Yeah. Yeah.
But the one fun thing about World of Warcraft is it's riddled with like pop culture Easter eggs.
Okay.
And so I thought I'd make a lightning round.
Ooh. Oh, I was not ready for
Second.
that. Oh, there we go.
And,
This game's winner
Oh wait,
is
that's not it.
Nailed it.
Lightning round.
Oh, that's great.
I really need to bind that
And-
to like my L key or something instead of clicking
Yeah.
it.
And so, like, one thing about World of Warcraft 2 is there's been a whole bunch of expansions and stuff, so they're constantly adding things to this game. So
Goodness.
I only did research up to Mists of Pandaria, that expansion. So all my knowledge is from there back. So if something is wrong, don't come and be like message. So don't at me. There you go.
I was gonna say, man, we really also need a "don't at me" sound. Like,
So what I've done is that's perfect.
don't at me.
There are 4 categories: TV, movies, music, and games. And I
We're
will
going full on Jeopardy on this.
Yeah.
I will just name a title, and you tell me if there's a reference in it in World of Warcraft or not.
Ooh, sweet.
Okay.
So let's start with Johnny. You want TV, movies, music, or games?
Movies.
All right. The Little Mermaid.
Yes, there's a reference.
Let's see. You are correct.
Yeah.
I had a thing that where I'd read about it. Damn it. Now I'm just as unprepared as Johnny.
Oh no. It feels terrible, doesn't it?
Holy
I know, I
Water
had
Person
it
is allowed to
here.
do that.
I'm sorry, I just noticed, John, that you hung the peel of the banana you ate on your mic stand.
It's like that for an hour.
I know, I wasn't paying attention. I just flicked over. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, hey,
Well,
there's
anyway.
banana peel.
There's a banana.
Whenever there's an area in the game where sometimes when you kill these mermaid people, they will drop a item that is called a shiny dingle hopper, and it looks like a little fork.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Next up, David.
I'm going to say games.
All right. Sewer Shark.
Oh.
No?
That is incorrect. In Dalaran, there is the sewer area, and there is a shark swimming around in the sewer, and his name is Sega CD. SEGASEDI, I believe. And it's like, there you go. There's your
Very, very creatively named.
Deep pool.
all right, John.
What categories do we have left?
TV, movies, music, and games.
Oh, okay. Let's do music.
Jay-Z.
Oh, there's got to be a Jay-Z reference in there.
There is.
Yes.
There is. Someone in like a tavern.
Let me guess. It's got to be a 99 Problems
It
reference.
is. It's like someone in a tavern. They're like, I need someone to dance with, and when you dance with them, it says, "I've got 99 problems, but I certainly wouldn't say dancing is one."
Oh, good.
That doesn't fit the rhythm at all.
You, sir, need to work on your rapping.
All right, Johnny.
Let's go. I'm gonna stick with movies.
All righty. Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
Nope.
Damn it.
Oh. Damn.
All right,
Nobody
David?
at any point in Warcraft says I don't give a damn. Come on.
Or I'll never be
I'm
hungry
going to
again.
switch to TV.
TV. All right. Family Guy.
Oh, it's been on long enough.
I'm going to say yes.
Nope. I couldn't find anything about Family Guy. I was very
Ow.
surprised.
Damn.
All right, John.
Let's go games.
Metal Gear Solid.
Gotta be yes.
You are correct.
Yes.
There is a quest called To Legion Hold in Shadowmoon Valley where you have to spy on enemies while you're disguised as a wooden crate. In Metal Gear Solid games.
Nice.
Of course.
All right. Johnny?
Did you say books was the category?
No, although there are tons
Great
of
expectations.
books. But that is not. I did not compile books.
A
Okay.
quest given from Mr. Darcy.
No. Let's go
Oh.
with TV.
G.I. Joe.
Yes.
Nope.
Oh.
Damn, man. There's no cobras in the game.
I mean,
Nobody says, like, it's half the battle.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
PSAs.
Oh fuck! Don't touch those bread and bones, children.
all right, David.
I'm going to go back to games.
Super Mario.
There has to be.
There is.
Okay, it's like there has to be.
There's a guy. There's two guys in this place named Larion and Muijin, and it's basically just Mario and Luigi with their names, their letters swapped, and then ends on the end of them. One of them was wearing green, one of them was wearing red, and you have to do these quests where you have to fight these like plant creatures that are suspiciously colored like piranha plants.
Nice.
And you end up getting like a big mallet from one of them, like a hammer, and at one point one of them says, "I told you not to turn left at the pipe," or whatever, a reference to the Super Mario movie.
Nice.
Oh man, there should be nothing but references to the Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
Got
All right,
it.
Johnny. Or no, John. Sorry.
TV.
Lost.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I don't know Lost well enough to know if it's good to reference, but it's popular, so I'm saying yes.
You're correct. On the show Lost, apparently there was this big vault with a bunch of numbers on it.
There is.
And in WoW, there's an area where there's just this weird like door with a vault, and it's got these numbers that are all just one number off of the same ones from Lost.
Gonna give
really
you a hot take. Lost sucks.
They call it World of Warcraft, but it really sounds like World of Intellectual Property Infringement. Like
It's wonderful. Such a great game.
Yeah, world of deal with it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Johnny.
let's go with TV.
Sanford and Son.
Yes, please. There probably isn't, but I'm gonna say yes because I want
There
there to
is.
be. Hey!
There is. This is great. I need to pull this up.
One character just constantly fakes heart attacks. That's the one
I
thing I
read
know
this,
about
I was
Sanford
like,
and Son.
holy crap.
Can't go in there. It's the big one. God damn it, Leroy. Oh shit! I love Sanford and Son.
Someone vamp for a minute. I promise this is worth it.
Yeah, John, tell us everything you know about Sanford and Son.
Yeah,
I think they own a junkyard.
They
and
do.
One guy is named Red, and he has heart attacks a lot. And the other
Pretty
guy
sure
is
his
really
name-
cool. And
Damn
that's all I know. I think they go on adventures fighting crime with their junk.
No, John, you're getting way off track.
Oh, damn it.
I wish.
Sanford and his son, they're in a van solving mysteries.
They got a dog.
Sanford and dog.
I think that Carol O'Connor guy's on it.
Sanford and
Oh shit.
God damn it!
So where Scrappy came from? Because they have a scrapyard? It just makes sense.
Boo.
No.
It's like it just vanished.
Damn. So no explanation for all the Sanford and Son chat.
But oh god, fuck. Did I just not miss it? Oh, here. Okay, here it is. Damn. Okay, so in the city of Orgrimmar, you can visit Droffers and Son Salvage, where there's orcs Dran, Droffers, and Malton. These names are anagrams for Fred Sanford and Lamont.
Yes.
Their quest, Ripple Recovery, is a reference to Fred Sanford's wine of choice on the show. And Dran calls people dummy, one of the show's catchphrases.
Yeah, dude.
So
Ripple.
Someone was really like, I like Sanford and Son.
The oldest programmer on World of Warcraft. It's like, can we get some Sanford and Son references in here or what? Like,
So I just imagine there's like a whole bunch of programmers like either smoking or drinking or whatever. It's like, oh, we should throw in a Mario reference. Oh, Sega CD. Yeah, sure. You know what we should reference? Sanford and Son. And then every quiet across the room. Until finally one voice in the back. Fuck yeah, we should.
Yeah.
So
they're just hanging out one night and they just put on TV Land. It's like, wait a minute. Like, here we go.
I want to start Talking Sanford and Son, where we do a chronological exploration of the whole series Sanford and Son.
Dude, 4 white guys exploring Sanford and Son. What could go wrong?
Yeah, that sounds like nothing bad will happen.
Yeah.
I love everything about this show. It's so cool.
We might get in trouble.
Let's do it. Patreon exclusive new podcast. Game that tune. Sanford and Son.
Game that Sanford and Son.
Oh, game that son. Are there any more, Jesse?
Yeah, David.
Movies.
All right. Sling Blade.
Yes.
Oh boy, there is.
Yeah, you. He just a boy.
Okay. In this one marsh, there's a character named Jarl that gives a quest called Jarl Needs a Blade, in which you must get him a Moonsteel broadsword. He states while giving the quest, some people call it a Moonsteel broadsword. I call it a swing blade.
Huh?
This is a reference to Billy Bob Thornton's character in Sling Blade.
Awesome.
John, can you
I thought
talk?
he wanted some biscuits and mustard,
Oh my God, John,
Yeah,
talk
French-
like that the rest of the show, please.
French fried potatoes.
Oh
You shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. I'm not doing it anymore. Somehow it feels offensive when I do it, even though it's an Oscar-winning impression. Jesus.
I like the way you talk.
Yeah. Also, I haven't seen the movie enough. Oh shit.
And that little kid was in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
He sure was.
Hell
We need to
yeah.
bring him back. Mm,
John.
cool. What categories do we have left? Are we running low or what?
Yeah, TVs has 1 left. Movies has 2. Music has 4, and games have 2.
Oh shit. Music.
The Doors.
Yes. Somebody has to break on through to the other side.
Or light
Yes,
fire.
there is a druid who transforms into a giant cobra, and he says, "I'm the Serpent King. I can do anything."
Nice.
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right, Johnny.
Let's go with music.
All right, Run DMC.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. During the Brewfest event, there is a character named Ram Master Ray. He like sells you rams that you can ride around on.
Awesome.
Oh, Rams.
Yeah.
Like, here's a RAM for your computer. Cool.
No, John, it's not that at all. But to ride that ram, it's tricky.
Yeah. David?
You said there were still more games?
Yes.
Games.
Frogger.
I feel like there has to be.
Nope.
Really?
I was surprised.
There's just so few cars in the game. Give me another music one, Jesse.
Lady Gaga.
No.
You're correct.
Yes, fuck Lady Gaga.
Wow. Hot
Whoa.
take.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Please,
God.
please don't add us. I like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
No, Simpsons episode. Can't do it.
All right.
Ooh.
Are there
right,
movies?
John.
Are there movies left?
Yes.
All right, movies.
Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
Nope.
Ah.
I was very surprised.
There would be nowadays. That's the most popular movie franchise of all time.
Yeah.
It's about family.
All right, David.
Movies.
Movies. Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross.
That's odd enough. I'm going to say yes.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Look at this is good.
This I want to hear. There's a mission to get leads. It's those good Glenn Gary leads.
It's good, I promise.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to
I
think
just
of
wanna play
words
the
that
whole-
begin with C. Like I was
I just
about to
wanted to
say.
play the whole.
I was about to say always be questing. I'm like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, it's not going to break the fourth wall that much.
Aw.
Always be orking. No. Oh God.
Okay.
All I know is the actual Alec Baldwin quotes.
There's a Grandmaster engineering trainer named Levany after Shelley Levine, which is the salesman that Jack Lemmon plays. His complaints about tools is similar to the complaints about real estate salesmen. These tools are junk. How do they expect us to craft with these things? They also ask about a meeting where they're made to attend, and it turns out to be with Blakelow, who abuses the engineers. You call yourselves a crafter, you son of a gnome, and challenges them to a crafting contest. As you know, first prize is a turbocharged flying machine. Anyone want to see second prize? Second prize is some fused wiring. Third prize is you're fired, ending in an exhortation to always be crafting.
Yes.
There it is. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. I love Glengarry Glen Ross.
All right, Jesse, what's left?
There's one TV, one music, and one game.
I'll do TV.
The Simpsons.
Yes.
Yes, there are Simpsons gags. One of them I can say off the top of my head is in one of the dungeons. After you complete it, like all the ogres are your friends, and they start chanting random things that Homer says. And one of them says, "I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT."
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, classic Homer.
All right, David.
I will try music.
The Who.
Yes?
Nope.
Damn. Brutal.
And John.
Yeah, what's that final category?
Games.
Do it.
Castlevania.
Yes.
Nope.
Damn it.
I was
not
surprised.
important.
But yeah, that's a very long lightning round.
Hey, I love it. You know, because I mean, there's nothing to really say about World of Warcraft. It's prolific as fuck. So let's just talk about all the wacky references that are in it. Like, I'm in favor of that. Anytime, any game discussion on this show that makes me think about Glengarry Glen Ross is a good one. So,
Always be crafting.
I fucking love that. I'm just gonna play that whole speech in like the post credits. You drove a Hyundai to get here tonight. I got here at 8,000 BMW. That's my name.
John, when you're editing this, I want to check. I'm pretty sure I took my rock paper scissors approach to this round, where I just always said yes.
You probably did. It's okay.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
Good old yes.
Affirmative. Well, hell yeah, man. I guess it's time to start the calculating computer.
Calculating computer activated. Computers. Beeps. Boops.
What the heck?
Scoring complete. This game's winner is John Harrington.
Oh,
Yes. Unquestionable lightning round dominance. Yeah, okay. I don't remember what our record is for like points on the show, but I think 8 is nearing it. So good lightning round. A lot of fun. Man. Yeah, man, great show tonight. Good games, good tunes. I'm racking my brain on a theme. And, I was hoping to win last week because last week's episode really informed a theme. Like if I was going on things from this week's episode, I'd probably say games featuring Glengarry Glen Ross because I'm not creative and the last thing in my brain forces everything else out. But going back to last week's episode, I want games featuring a cat.
Like play as a cat, or
nope. Just
there has to be a cat in the game.
As long as there's a cat in the game.
Needs to be a cat somewhere in the game.
Awesome.
I'm not talking like a house cat or any specific cat. There needs to be a feline something or other in the game. That's all I ask. So, cat games on next week's episode. I declare. Meow. Yeah, so fuck yeah, great show tonight, guys. much like multiplayer games, this show is fun because we play it together as friends. So, thanks for your picks. A lot of great tunes, a lot of good times. And let's take this thing in for a landing. Thanks to everybody following us along, on our live recordings. We're live every Wednesday night on twitch.tv/GameThatTune, facebook.com/GameThatTune, and youtube.com/GameThatTune. And you guys are all our friends. Again, thanks for playing along with us. Come on, jump in the chat. We'll give you a shout out if you don't suck ass about it.
Podcast
it'll be good.
Have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want it to be about I will not utter that young man's name, but
podcast listeners usually don't have any idea what the fuck we're talking about.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that just doesn't quite get to the podcast sense. But yeah, man, keep on following us for our live recordings. Check us out in iTunes and at GameThatTune.com Wednesday mornings for the podcast version. And then check us out. We're at patreon.com/GameThatTune. We got fun exclusives on there. We got mixtapes. We got goofy sounds. And the money that you provide us is helping us to make a better show, and it's funding our 24/7 video game music live stream, which has racked us up subscribers and gotten us our custom YouTube URL and all this stuff. So, we're actually kind of starting to kick a little bit of ass, and it's largely in part because of our fans. So thank you to them. Specifically, thank you to our Patreon super fans. If you pledge $15 or more a month, you get a shout out on every single episode, like these awesome motherfuckers: Alex Messenger, who had the request tonight, Lance Revere, and Andrew Oliver. You guys are all great. Thanks for everything. And hit us up with requests. Follow us on Twitter at GTTPod. Send us a message. Shoot us an email, gamethattune@gmail.com. And you can follow all of us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at JGangsta187. Follow John Regan on Twitter at
JP Regan JR.
Follow David Fleming on Twitter at
DFD Fleming.
And follow Jesse Moore on Twitter at
Sega_legend.
Yes. So, I got the bonus tunes tonight, and I think I remember what I chose. It's a long time ago, but earlier in this episode, we were talking about Grand Theft Auto, and I bragged about how I didn't use any of the licensed music. So I'm just giving you a little closing taste of some of the licensed music. I believe this is Sleepwalking by the Chain Gang in 1979. Peace out, y'all. Anytime, Johnny. Fuck yeah, Radio Mirror Park in the house. Grand Theft Auto 5 is copyright 2013 Take-Two Interactive Software Incorporated. Screen Cheat is copyright 2014 Samurai Punk and Surprise Attack. NHL 94 is copyright 1993 Electronic Arts Incorporated. X-Men the arcade game is copyright 1992 Konami Company Limited. World of Warcraft is copyright 2004 Blizzard Entertainment, a division of Davidson and Associates Incorporated.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.